everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and this week we are going to finish up with our Pathfinding kit from Close to My Heart, finish up fall, and next week we will be moving right on into Christmas. I will be listing the Christmas kit actually by the end of this week. It'll be $35. If you are not here in Spokane, you are welcome to purchase a kit. Everything will be pre-stamped for you so that you can work this project right along with us. My goal is that this class, that the one that I'm selling the kits for, this week the kits will be available, and my goal is that December 8th would be the class that we would be doing all of the projects. That'll be cards, some different little bits and pieces. We'll be doing a treat box. We're just going to do a variety of different little projects. I'm going to go ahead and record each and every little project separately. I have the materials. Actually, I got a shipping notice right as I went to broadcast saying that I should probably have the materials. If I'm thinking I probably will have them on Wednesday or Thursday of this week. So I'm very, very excited about that. It's saying Wednesday I should have my materials. So I'm tickled pink about that. And I will be putting up everything as well as the extras. Hoping to have everything out to everyone by so that you'd have them in hand for our December 8th class. Again, that'll come up at the end of this week, which I am thinking that if I get everything kind of settled and have some time, I will be able to get those kits up and available around the 20th, November 20th, 2014. And I will have them up through the class date. As many kits as I have available. I do have quite a few people who are interested in here in Spokane doing the class. So I'm excited about getting a date for that as well. But the best part is I plan on actually taping each and every project separately. So if there's something that you find that you love in the collection, then you can reproduce those quite a bit. The collection kits are going to have a variety of projects. It's going to have a variety of the things that are available. Our first thing it'll have some of the Yuletide Carol, which is on page 60 of the catalog, 60 through 63. So we're going to be using the Yuletide. I did purchase the Workshop on the Go, which is G1084. We'll be using this Noel set, which is C1598. So I have this one coming. The other thing that's really cool is if you place an order with any of the stamp sets that I listed on my blog or on my Facebook group, if you purchase any of the stamp sets to make these cards, you will be eligible to be in a drawing, depending on how many people are participating. As long as if we get a ton of hostess credit, then we will definitely give away as many as we possibly can. We'll be giving away As Sweet as Sugar, which is a hostess only. It's the one with the candy jars. And I still have yet to do anything with that. But we'll also be doing this Sing with Glory, which is another hostess set as well. I've seen some really cute cards, some really pretty things with it, and so we will be using that one as well. Then I also have purchased the stamp set on page 66, the Yuletide Greetings. So we'll be actually using this a little bit, probably with some watercolors. I also purchased the Snowhaven collection, and again, we will be using this in December. I purchased the card making kit. So we'll be having a variety of different things. I love this bird, this red cardinal here from To You and Yours. So we will be making a couple of really cute little projects. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some treat boxes and bags and things out of this as well. But I really am excited to get this stamp set as well. And then I have this stamp set, which is a classy doily, which is B1424. Let me give you, To You and Yours is B1403. We'll be using that one. We definitely will be using this doily probably to make a candle as a gift as well. The other pieces that you would get in the kit, just to give you a taste of the things that we are going to be using, are located on pages 159, and it's the Cut Above Holiday Treat Bag kit. So you'll get one of those, so you'll get a chance. It'll come with a little candy, probably either some Hershey Kisses or some Rolos. We'll be using the stamp set B1466. It does not come with the kit. If you purchase this kit that I'm putting together, your pieces will come pre-stamped if I have to mail out to you. You'll also be getting one of the cards from a Cut Above Holiday Card Kit. And those are 5x7 cards, as well as the Christmas card kit with the reindeer. And again, these are 5x7 cards as well. And so I'm really excited about those. We'll be using the Merriest Christmas B1468. That is one of the sets that we'll be using. The other set that we will be using, but it is not going to be eligible to purchase before December 1st, is the December Stamp of the Month. And it is such a cute little set. It's got these cupcakes and the Polaroids and things like that. So this set will be available December 1st, and it is S1412, and we will have a couple of projects with that as well. So for those of you who purchase the kit and have to have pre-stamped, you'll have a preview of what this looks like size-wise, all of that kind of stuff. So do you guys have any questions before we kind of dig into our project tonight? I'm giving it a couple of minutes. This is the Pathfinding Workshop on the Go Card Making Guide, and it is found on page, the collection itself is found on page 50 of the current catalog, and it comes with the Pathfinding Workshop stamp set, which has this really nice, let me show you here, it's got a really nice wood grain piece to it. Lots of info, but it's all listed. I just wanted to make sure it came on the video. It's got these nice arrows. It says thankful for you. It's got this really nice, just lots of nice thankful kind of fall kind of things. So that'll help finish up our last project with this. In the card kit, you also get the B&T paper, and so you're just going to get one sheet of this paper. So it's got the little itty bitty leaves and then this really pretty paper, which is really cute. You are going to get 4 sheets of cardstock, and this is the part that I'm really excited about because we're going to random stamp. So you're going to get a piece of Colonial White. You're going to get a piece of Glacier, a piece of Craft, and a piece of Olive. So kind of a cream, a blue, a green, and a brown. So those are the cardstock that come in this kit. And this is what we're going to use for our mini book. So, and then we'll probably combine for the second one. You're also going to get 15 Colonial White cards and envelopes. Those come here in this collection here. So 15 cards and envelopes. You're also going to get a set of sequence gold ornaments, which is Z2012. They're sold separately, but they're adhesive back sequence. You're going to get some bronze shimmer trim, which we used, and it's Z1849. And then you get the instruction brochure in order to make the cards as they are here in the layout. Now, since I know that there are a couple other Close to My Heart consultants who have already done these cards, I'm going to have you guys watch their video and see if you want to make these cards specifically. But I'd rather not duplicate something that's already out there. Is there anybody who would really prefer me to demo these cards for them? I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. If you prefer the demo of the cards, let me know. I'm going to go on with a couple of other things that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Bling Gem Assortment Z2023. I'm going to use the Pathfinding Assortment, which is Z3012. I will also be using the November Stamp of the Month, which is S1411. It's the Little Things. Only available until November 30th. I'm going to be using Season of Thanks, which is D1604. I will probably be using B1463 or some of the pieces that I've already stamped and cut out. And then I will probably also use this one just because I love this flourish piece. D1621, which is the Pathfinding Workshop on the Go, Scrapbook Workshop on the Go set. So you have to have the scrapbooking one for that. All right. I'm not seeing anyone who is asking me to create these cards for them. All right, so the ink that we'll be using tonight is Gold Rush Z2123, Desert Sand Z2118, Old Olive, or no, not Old Olive, it's just Olive. Z2137. We have Lagoon, which is Z2195. I have Glacier. I'm pulling these little tabby things off. Z2641. Colonial White, Z2168, and this is a pigment-based ink opposed to a water-soluble dice or water-based ink. So this is one that we'll have to set. We also have Z2111, which is chocolate. We have Z2174, champagne. We have Z2104, which is barn red. And Z2101, which is autumn terracotta. So those are the colors that go really well with this collection. All right, so what I want to do first is show you, I think what we're going to do is we're going to use 5 of the cards and 2 of the envelopes, and we're going to create a little brag book because I'm all about bragging right now, being that, you know, having a new grandbaby and having a new kid in the household and everything. I'm excited. So adding 3 new members to our family this year has been pretty excited. So I am looking forward to putting together a brag book. So I made just this out of some old Close to My Heart paper. So basically I'm going to show you how to do this. You're going to use 5 cards and 2 envelopes into an accordion type album. So we'll get that done. And then the second kind of album I'm going to show you how to do is a file folder album. And I wanted to do one of these just because I really liked the idea behind it. And I have a couple of cards and everything. This is something that I saw a lady off of YouTube do. And I have her saved as a very fun one. And so I'm really excited about kind of working on that as well. So we'll get to the basis of this, but we're going to do some random stamping in the colors that we need in order to have something that's going to coordinate with our paper. So, any questions? You're also going to need 3 file folders. These are the Creative Memories ones that have been in my stash forever. So I'm going to use those. So those are what I'll show you how to put together the second album that we'll do tonight. Because this one is so easy, so cute. The nice part is it can be a brag book that you can hold into your piece. It can be a mantle piece that you can do for through the year kind of thing. The best part, it's made out of 5 cards or 5 half sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper and 2 envelopes. So you can do it however you want to. Okay, I'm just going to use the stuff that came in the kit because it's the easiest way to handle that. All right, any questions? Any questions? All right, we are going to use our Colonial White paper. That is from our collection, our card collection here. I'm going to grab a piece of stamping paper so we don't like stamp all over our mat. So as you can see, this is truly Colonial White because it's white. I'm going to pull out, we're going to random stamp with the November stamp of the month, which is It's the Little Things. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my autofocus here. And I'm going to bring you guys in just a little closer. So I'm wearing my big pink bathrobe because it's cold here. It is cold. All right. Got some nice little pieces, so I want to find a few little blocks to be working with and on. All right. All right. Cute, cute, cute. I love, 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 love. All right. So first and foremost, we're going to use the biggest stamp in this set, which happens to be this outline here. I'm just going to make my stamp not clear anymore by rubbing it on me. And just going to go ahead, I think you guys are a little too close here because you won't get to see all of it. I feel like I'm like... There we go. Yay! Alright, so we are going to do, for our first color, I'm going to use Gold Rush. Now, because this is a solid stamp, I'm going to recommend using your little squishy. Actually, I'm going to grab my foam piece again, wherever I put that one. The one with the cat hair all over it. Because we're doing a lot of stamping in lots of different places, I'm going to go ahead and put my fun foam underneath. Okay? And I'm starting with my Gold Rush here. See ink all the way through it. Just going to give it one stamp here on my piece, just so I can kind of get an idea of where it's going to go. And then I'm going to stamp in triangles. So I'm going to start here, 1, and now I have a thing on my, I'm assuming that's a cat hair. Preserving that cat hair memory forever. Okay? All right. And we're just going to make big triangles. And I think this stamp is designed to have a shadow, because I sure am getting one. Like it's darker on the edges, lighter on the inside. So I'm just creating triangles. There are light spots in all of them. One of the ways you can tell if you've missed a spot is if you sit back, cross your eyes, and look at the paper. It should all blend in well, and you shouldn't see any big gaping holes. Yes. So the second stamp that we're going to use Autumn Terracotta ink, because the Gold Rush is going to dry lighter. We're going to use Gold Rush, and we're going to go ahead and put we're going to go ahead and use our flower piece, this flower here, this one right here, and we are going to use the Gold Rush for it. Or not Gold Rush, Autumn Terracotta. You know, I know I have smaller blocks than this. So we've changed that. Yep, I knew I had a smaller one. Okay, so now we have Autumn Terracotta ink, and it is a darker ink than the Gold Rush. And on this, in order to line it up, there is kind of something that looks like a heart here. And on this, there's a piece that looks like a heart. So it looks like it should fit in. And you don't have to be particular in this. You can just stamp in. It will look great no matter which one you do. But you can line them all up as well. Okay. The next one that we're going to do is, let's see. We're going to do this little piece here. That fits right on a 1-inch block. We're going to use some glacier. That little cross-eyed trick works on this one too. Okay. I want to use my barn red. And I'm going to use this swirly piece here. Alright, so then we've got some swirlies there. I'm going to go ahead and use desert sand next. And I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm going to use this little flower here. Alright, now I want to go ahead and take some champagne, and I'm going to use one of the wheat looking pieces. Oh, the album? This little one that we're making? It's an accordion. So we're going to do this one. And then we also will probably do this little one as well. So right now we're just making our paper to cut all up. So we may not like how it looks when it's all done this way. However, when we cut it up, it makes it look totally different. So just stamp away, fill it up. Okay. Our next one, yeah. Anything for you, Martha. So now I have my olive here, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp some olive leaves. Adding that green in here. Oh, yeah, he is so little. My little monkey dude. And unfortunately, every kid who is a boy in my, I've already nicknamed boyfriend. Called him boyfriend a couple of times. And, but everybody's a buddy. Goes with the dog, the kid, Harrison, everybody else. When you get older, you get promoted from buddy to dude, so. All right. So in these circles here, the monkey was, Harrison built it at Build-A-Bear for him. So that was really cool. There are little dots here. I hope she does take a picture with him every month because that would be really cute. I'm going to go in and put little dots in each and every one of these cute little circles. Just so that they're not giving us a big wipe. Yep. Yeah, the dog, Harrison, TJ. They all get called lots of things. Normally they're nice things. Alright, I'm going to bring some chocolate in by stamping the other leaf. All right. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a sponge. Got some desert sand ink here. And a sponge that I'm going to cut in half again. Hey, dude.
Do you have a Kmart rewards card?
You know I do.
As on your keychain?
No. Why? What do we need at Kmart?
Do you use Kmart a lot?
What do we need at Kmart?
Mom, do you have a rewards card for
Harrison, what do we need at Kmart?
I was wondering if I can change my location to Kmart.
If you can do what to Kmart?
Change my location.
No, because we're only doing Walmart and Fred Meyer.
Which Fred Meyer way up north?
Yeah, Wandemere.
Can I use the Wandemere one?
No, we've already been assigned, buddy.
We're just doing 2 days.
You have to talk to them. Okay?
Yeah, you know the one that sent me.
You're in charge of that. You figure it out.
Yes. Do I need to ring a bell and say Merry Christmas?
Sure.
And
we need to get candy canes to hang out?
Yeah, where do we get it at?
I don't know. We'll have to get them after Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's the rules.
Yeah. So, I'll give you some Salvation Army trivia, which is pretty cool. Salvation Army was founded in 1865 in England. Came to America in 1891. And became pretty pronounced about social service and things like that during the fires in during the San Francisco fires, the Great Fires in San Francisco. And our home church is the Salvation Army. Just so you know, that Salvation Army really is a church based off of the Protestant doctrine, off of the Methodist Church, pretty much. And basically, Harrison has been a bell ringer since he was in a stroller. So I have some really cute pictures of him in the stroller. So I just added some different pieces in there. And as we go through, I may actually just do that right now. I'm going to swoop this thing a lot and add a lot of this color in. I'm going to rub this is called direct to paper. And it makes a difference in kind of the color. And you guys have seen me do this on a lot of things before. But this is where not having a super juicy pad is a really good thing. I know. Okay. So it really softened everything up and kind of muted some of those really, really bright colors. Okay. Yeah. Oh! Wow. That is so cool. So anyway, we're doing the Salvation Army thing this year. The boys are going to ring bells. Yep. And he's really excited to do that. Alright, so I'm going to set this piece of paper away because as you can see, it's really bright. When we flip it over, we've got this nice dusty looking piece. Okay, so we're going to set that over to dry a minute because it's kind of wet. We are going to take our 5 card bases, 5 of our card bases, and 2 of our envelopes. So there's 2 envelopes. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, they're excited. Both of them are. So, my girl bought her plane ticket home. She'll be home on the 18th of December. Can't wait. She went to New York on Saturday for the very first time. I was jealous. Love New York. Love, love, love New York. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of chipboard. And I have a piece somewhere that I cut into already. Here we go. We're going to take a piece of chipboard and we are going to cut it. Yeah, but you know, now there are some other fun little developments that are happening at college which makes it so that she wants to go back. So, you know, can't win for losing here. We finally get over being so homesick we can't function to now she's like doing all these fun things. And I'm jealous. Alright, what did I do with my envelopes? I put them back in the bag. I did. How crazy is that? Okay. Nah.
Cat in the window.
Yeah. Which window?
Over the washing machine.
Yeah, well.
Wondering why she is trapped outside.
Well, she shouldn't have gone out there then. So we're going to cut these at, let's see, these are 4 3/8. So we're going to cut the piece at 4 1/4. Yeah, she definitely has. 4 1/4. And the length of our piece, yeah, is going to be 5 5/8. So I've got a piece of chipboard, 4 1/4 by 5 5/8. Not real heavy chipboard, but not really. Oh, there's the envelopes. I'll put these back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just slip these inside our envelopes. Okay, and seal them up. Okay. Okay, so now we have 2 envelopes completely sealed with a piece of chipboard in them. That's our front and back cover. Now what we're going to do, and for sake of time, and because I am just going to, I'm not going to make pockets out of the tops of any of these or anything, I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to create a big hole, huge, long, accordion style book thingy. We might leave it open at the top. We'll just have to make our tags or whatever come out well. They'll get stuck, but you know, hey. It's going to be in somebody's purse, I hope. So then what we're going to do is we're going to match up as best we can. Give it a good squish. And now we have a Z. Okay? So our next piece we're going to use and if you glue the wrong corner, just pretend it was supposed to be that way. Okay, so then what we're going to do is I'm sorry for the herd of elephants that live at my house. So now we have an M. Okay? Here's our top pocket. Here's another pocket. Not in my house. That usually means he's playing on the iPad. Or sleeping. I don't know. Her elephant noise is, you know. Used to be worse though, huh, Martha? Used to be worse. So I guess we can't complain too much. Okay, we got open top here. So this one is going this way. And this one is going this way. Okay. We have come a long, long way. So we have a pocket here. We have a pocket here. We have a pocket here. And a pocket here. I know. So there are pockets at the top. Alright, so our next piece is we're going to go ahead and adhere these to the front of our book. However, I think what I'm going to want to do first is I think my edges I'm going to, no I'm not, I'm going to leave them clean. What is he licking? Where you put the bandage on?
Over the top of it. Above the bandage. Or in his knee.
Ugh. Yeah, to show that there's a pocket there. Okay, so our piece, we have the envelope sealed on this side. We're going to go ahead and take and adhere our piece right in the middle. So now we have our front cover open and we got this nice little book thingy. Now we're going to go ahead and put there. I'm going to go ahead and oh, wow. I'm going to leave them there too. Just for you guys. We can make them all into candles. See? Baby hair. So there is our little itty bitty book. 2 envelopes and 2.5 pieces of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And you can make a little mini brag book like this, which is pretty awesome. Okay? So, what I want to do, I'm going to put pictures in that. I'm going to use, you know what, I'm going to use this one because I really like it. You could make it a book this way too. So, you know, instead of just being an up and down book that goes this way, we can do a this way book too. Which leads me to, let me find my photos that I'm going to use. Yes, you heard those right. I think I'm going to give this to James's mom. Or maybe I'll give it to Grandma. Maybe that's what we'll do. So I have these cool pictures of Mr. H. And if we do sideways photos, I can use a lot of them. Let's see. Alright, I think I've gone through all of them. So let's see how many duplicates I have in here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Alright, so if I go upright, then Grandma can put it on her shelf. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll cut these down. I'm going to use these as a variety of pictures to do. I'm going to use, this is stamp set Season of Thanks D1604. And I'm going to use this word piece up here. And a gigantic block. And I'm going to stamp across in Autumn Terracotta. Oh my goodness, you guys. Uh-oh. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to stamp this across by lining up. And I want to make sure it's good and stuck, so I'm just going to get up here a minute and squish it. When I lift off, I've got this really nice word puzzle. And then we're just kind of lining up again and kind of going down. Ah! It's a good thing. Jerry-Ann mistake, Jerry-Ann mistake. It's a good thing there's something going to go right over the top of that. And so I've got that. I'm gonna give it a good, I flipped it over. Gonna give it a good squish. We should have stamped this prior to putting all that on there. Voila. So now, so that's the background there. Cover it with a leaf. Now I'm going to look at, because the cool part is I really liked this card here, this little sentiment with the little pieces. So what we're going to do is I am going to stick that sentiment, the have a lovely day. I think I'm going to use full of thanks because I don't think I have a lovely day. Let's see. I have the happy Thanksgiving, live in the mope. Oh, what do we have on this one that says? Let's look and see. Just for you, it's the little things. Congratulations on your exciting news. I don't think that would be, but I do think it's the little things or just for you. Just for you would be really cute. However, I have full of thanks, which works. And then if we look on the other ones, we have I'm glad I live in a world where there are seasons. And a thankful heart. And happy Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll do the happy Thanksgiving. Depends on how big it is. Oh, it would be good. Alright, well let's see what we can do here. So, first and foremost, we are going to cut a piece of paper for our background. We're going to go ahead and use the craft from this. Do I want craft or do I want the green? I think I'm going to use Although we could use this piece. No, I don't like that. All right. What did I decide? This I cut at 3 3/4, and now I'm going to cut it at 3 and, let's see, maybe 3 1/4. We'll see how that does. We almost need to do 4 to cover our stamping boo-boos. All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to let's see. I need a piece of, I'm going to use this piece here. They did. I'm going to grab a piece of Colonial White. Actually, I'm going to dig in my other piece here, my leftovers from the other goodies. So we're going to need those. Let's see what we got. I have a piece of champagne in here. All right. So we did 3 1/4, so let's do 3 1/2. And then let's do, and I know that this was 4, so we're going to do 3, well, it can't be 3 1/4. We do 3 1/4. By 3 3/4. Let's try that. There we go. And then we have Happy Thanksgiving. And then I know what we're going to do. Here we go. This is the Dimensional Elements Frameworks. It came with one of the Cricut cartridges. However, all I want is this piece right here because I want to use this as a template. Actually, I think we're just going to use this piece. We're gonna cut things down by 1 inch on both of these, because even though, yeah, not loving it that big, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do with this bottom piece. Alright, so we're going to use the happy, we're going to use the Happy Thanksgiving. There are no important parts to cover up, Martha. Alright, so before I do that, I'm going to take my, do you want champagne? No. I'm probably going to want bamboo. Yep, I got a cluster of leaves. I do. You guys just stop. You guys are silly. Okay. All right. All right. Actually, I want to. All right. And then I think, hello, I'm going to go ahead and use my Barn Red here. We're going to stamp this. It's a very pretty font. Oh, it's really pretty, you guys. Okay. Oh. All right. All right. All right, we still have our tags at the top, so we know we're going to glue this down the right way. Okay, so now we're going to look at what it looks like in the book when they did this little section here. And we're going to add our cute little pieces in. So they have a pumpkin and a leaf and let's see what we got here. Remember, we cut all this stuff out. There's a pumpkin. And let's see, they used one of these kind of leaves. I think it needs a dark one. Yeah, it needs some more solid colors, so we're going to go ahead and instead of using what they showed, oh, and then we have one of these cute little pieces. Here, let me find my embellishments. What did we do with those? Here we go. These are the Pathfinding assortment. So what do we got here? Come on. We've got one with that. Is it a leaf? It is a dark leaf. Let's see. It's a badge button with a pumpkin. Yep, they were stamped and fussy cut. We did that at the beginning of the month. We stamped a whole bunch and then I stopped and fussy cut a bunch. So let's see what we got here. One of the things I think we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of this All right, let's see what we got here. What do I want for adhesive? Where is my... Ah, here we go. You know, I do it. I do it for all of you. It's all your fault, you guys. I fussy cut because of you. Goes the herd of elephants in my house again. Okay, and then it shows a couple of the sequence guys. Ah! Buddy! Apparently they're not sticking. We will figure that out in a minute. That was the dog. Bless his little heart. All right. We may come back and add a few other little things, but here's the front of our little book. That's why I fussy cut all at once. I sat, I stamped, I cut, I stuck them in a thing. I knew I'd use them all month. So as much as it took us all that time at the beginning of the month, yes, I know. You guys. That might be way too much. How about we go for some more sequins, guys? Have these ginormous ones. There we go. Much better. Fills it in a little more. I like it a lot. Alright, we're ready for some pieces on the inside. Cut up some of this paper and so each of our pieces is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we know that we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. So we need 6 layouts. So I'm going to grab the olive and the, just not thinking this blue is going to work too well in here. I'm just not real keen on blue. Yeah, we might, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do brown. So in order to give us a base to create each and every page, I am going to cut, gosh, I had a whole big desk to work on, guys, and now I'm down to this itty bitty corner again. Cutter. Kit Kat time. So I'm going to cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I need 3 of those. So there's 3 of the olive to build our pages on. And then we have our craft. All right. We're going to alternate. And now we are going to pull the rest of this little stuff up here so we don't lose it all. We're going to go ahead and cut up. We're going to cut up our piece of paper we created earlier. We're going to cut it in 6 pieces at 4 by 5 1/4. And that way we have 1 for every piece. To cut up, actually we'll just cut 4. Okay. So these are exactly the same size. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create, let's see. For this one, I'm going to create a little, and I use desert sand on the edges. So I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to take apart my pad. Alright, time for a new desert sand pad. I have managed to crack the case. Got to add that to my list. And let's see, add my 6 photos. Actually, nope. We don't want any. It's a little big all the way around. All right, where's my shimmer trim? That doesn't work for me. That works. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, wow. So we just got a real simple little layout page. So that'll be one. All right. Doesn't work on that one. Actually, let's what is that? 3 by 3? Just about, isn't it? Oh. I didn't know that. Like that. Well, you guys can't see real well. All right. Number 1. Number 2. Five and a quarter. 5 is 2.5. Bye. Have a good evening, Sophie. Thanks for joining us. And I cut a piece we didn't use. Nope. Actually, nope. don't know. I really like the simplicity of this one. So I think I'm going to leave it for right now. Come back. And now I want to do this one of Harrison. You did. Actually, so very similar. This one I stamped, so that'll go good. Two more. Let's see, what are we doing next? A green one. Nope. Yeah, the green one. Let's see here. Same photo. I'm good. These two photos. All right. I thought we were. Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, so it's this one. All right. All right. I'm assuming my chat went wonky. Everybody else ditched me. I'm teasing. All right. Martha, you're almost as bad as me. Keeper of pets and people. And our last one is this photo of the two of them. Oh. All right. All right. I'm going to attach these with some score tape because I think it'll be easier with all the bumpy things. And I was thinking about what to put in those pockets. And I was thinking along the lines of, it would be nice to have little tags in there that you could write things on. The things that you were thankful for this year. If you did a thankful bucket, you know, and you guys pull it out and do that for Thanksgiving. So everybody puts things in it, and it'd be nice to keep that. You could use that as a things to put in the little tags at the top. And so all of the things that your family is thankful for, kind of in a thankful jar for next year. Yeah, Harrison had a bad day that day. he would say it was awful and I made him go out. So, he would say it was a horrible, awful day. I made him dress up. I made him go out. I think this would be perfect for a TJ album, a brag book. TJ. Only all of TJ's stuff right now is all blue and white. Has nothing to do with the fact that his aunt is at Penn State and everything that we put him in is blue and white. Dark blue and white. He's had a couple of other really cute. He's had an orange and brown outfit and stuff. But the majority of the pictures I have are in blue and white. You tell me about it, Martha. Yeah, only I think the hormones have kicked in, and so he is grumpy and smelly. I love him to death, but he's smelly. Everybody looks at him and thinks, oh my gosh, he's only going to be 12. He's only going to be 12. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these pieces that we cut that were full size. I'm going to attach it to the back. Let's decorate the back and tie it all together. Oh. Love them to death. Love them to death. Make them shower a lot. Okay, back of our book. Front, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and we still have our little tabby things. Let's see. I have a cat and stuff over there. Yeah, Harrison's got some, he's on a prescription thing for the acne too, because it's just, it's bad. And keeping these things in, we definitely know which end is up. think this will be fun to hang up or have hanging or said. This turned out really, really cute, you guys. I had a face wash, and when I talked to the doctor, when we talked to her about hairs and stuff, it's because boys don't wash their face. Girls are so have a blemish kind of thing that they at least will attempt to use this stuff. So, alright. So guys, yeah, it is a really nice stand-up album. It's going to be really great. I think Grandma will like it. However, I think we're pretty much done. It's 8:23. I know lots of people around. I think it turned out really super cute. It was something fun, and oh my gosh, the cat just, ugh. Martha, can I stuff it in a box and send it to you? So, alright. So I'm going to go ahead and be done for tonight. I'm going to clean up a little bit. We used the random stamp paper using the stamp of the month that's only available till the end of the month in order to make the paper to go in here. We used 5 of the cards and 2 of the envelopes. And I'm going to get some cute little tags maybe up into the top of those just to write a few things. There is lots of room in the back too. So there's enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4 more photos if we wanted to. But I think this turned out really cute. I think it's a nice little gift. You can use it for a gifty item for someone for Christmas and that. Any of those kind of things. Again, you can check out my my Facebook page, Scrap and Stamp Creations, or the blog, stampandscrapcreations.blogspot.com. And we will get started next Monday, on some Christmas card stuff. We'll move right into the holiday. I think we've done a really good job using the fall themed paper, and I'm ready to move on to the Christmas stuff. We will see you guys all again next week. Thanks for joining me.